Korea, this is Will in Auckland. Today I would like to introduce rugby. Maybe you are not really familiar with rugby, but don't worry about it. You're gonna find out how great sport rugby is very soon.
I could watch you for a lifetime. You're my favorite movie.
Rugby is fast-paced team sport involving running, passing, catching, tackling, and kicking. It is similar to North American football, but contains major differences. Rugby is an extremely physical sport and one that requires extensive physical and technical training. But still, it is not easy to understand, especially those terms: scrum, rock, stroker, water, or those. We might need to ask to Mark, rugby terminology specialist. Hello Mark, are you there? Can you explain what those terms are? There are so many terms in rugby.
Hello Rio, I am Mark in Auckland. Now I am standing on the pitch. Pitch is another term of rugby field. Today I'd like to introduce few terms and rules of rugby. In order to understand the rugby game better, you need to know some terminology of rugby. Then you can enjoy the game properly. Terms that I am going to introduce today is backs, forwards, conversion, drop goal, line out, scrum, rock, and try. Firstly, backs and forwards, they are talking about players. Backs are players who number 9 to 50. Their main job is try to move the ball to the goal area. So they are smaller than forwards, but much faster. Then the forwards are number 9 to 8. Their main job is possession the ball and try to keep the ball not lose it. So they are bigger and stronger. Conversion is another way for get some more points. After try, the team that got points can kick the ball from the upright. And if the ball crosses the upright, the team will get 2 more points. And drop goal is also the way for get points. Anytime during the play, if the player drops the ball at the ground, the opposing player kicks the ball, and if it goes into the upright, the team will get 3 points. Next thing is line out. Line out is another way for restarting the game. The team that possession the ball has to throw the ball in. And the try. Try is same as shoot in soccer term. Players have to take the ball to the goal area and touch down the ball at goal area. Then the team will get 5 points. And scrum is another way for restarting the game after penalty. Put the ball forwards bind and hooker hooks the ball with his feet. At last, I'll talk about rocks. Rocks is when players drop the ball at the ground, 2 opposing players trying to move the ball to the goal area. Now, how would you say about rugby? Is it still seem to be interesting or difficult? Thank you for listening. Mark in Auckland.
Wow, it seems to be more complicated than I expected. I thought they are only wrestling with the ball. I was totally wrong. Yes, it is interesting. Definitely interesting. We need to know more about rugby. Which team is most popular? What about Korea? Do we also have a rugby team? Let's call out Eric for this. Eric is waiting for us. Hello Eric, are you there?
Hi Rio, this is Eric standing in front of Auckland North Harbour Stadium. Have you heard about All Blacks? All Blacks? What do you mean by that? See, everything is black. Actually, this is the name of New Zealand men's national rugby union team. Their uniforms are all in black color. Aha! That's why we call them All Blacks. I'm here to talk about All Blacks and Greater Korean Rugby Union team. The All Blacks is really popular and great team. The All Blacks are current Rugby World Cup holders. Sometimes All Blacks are lose to competition of South Africa, United Kingdom or Australia, but they always stay in the top group of rugby.
Two fiery tests against the boys from the land of my father.
Great teamwork, great play.
The Steinlager Series, All Blacks versus Ireland and Wales, coming soon. Prime, brought to you by MasterCard.
All Blacks has competition of South Africa and Australia every year, and they win many times to that battle. All Blacks has British World Cup with Australia and Freedom Cup with South Africa. Those are most important rugby competition of whole rugby competition. All Blacks symbol is silver colored fan called silver fan, and they dance haka before getting to the game to make opposing teams feel scary. Rugby is most popular sport in New Zealand, and All Blacks is most popular and great team in New Zealand. Have you heard of Korean rugby? Rugby is not popular sport in Korea, but Korean rugby team is in top group of Asia. Korean rugby started when Korean students made Greater Rugby team since 1928. After Japanese ruling was ended, rugby is getting popular in Korea, and Korean people made Korean Rugby Union since 1946. And when Asian Rugby World Cup was begun, they got good score, and Korean rugby getting better by every year. But we have to know about rugby more and support to Korean Rugby Union team. Thank you for listening. This is Eric in Auckland.
Thank you, Eric. I'm looking forward to see next Rugby World Cup. It will be held in 2015. Don't forget. We're studying about rugby, and I would like to know how much Kiki likes rugby and why. I want to ask some questions to you. Will it be okay?
Yep.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Connor. I'm in room 13 and I love sports.
Hi, I'm Fraser and I'm in room 13 as well and I like sports too.
Connor, is your favorite sport rugby?
Yep, rugby is one of my favourite sports because it is quite fast and it is very enjoyable to play.
What about you?
I love rugby as well, I play it.
Can you tell us why you like rugby?
Rugby is one of the most enjoyable sports in New Zealand. It's also the sport that we're best at. Rugby is a fun game to play and it's fun to watch. There are many different codes of rugby, like American rugby, New Zealand rugby, Super 15, Rugby League. In each each of which are just incredible to watch.
I like rugby because you get to smash people and stuff in your face.
Oh yeah.
It's fun to run around with the ball and push on the scrums.
What is your favorite team and player?
My favourite team for some reason would probably have to be the Wallabies, and my favourite player is Will Guinea, because he's got the gas.
My favourite team is the All Blacks, and my favourite player is Kevin Mealamu, because he plays soccer. He's number 2.
Fraser, can you tell interviews about All Blacks?
All Blacks, they're real strong and fast, and they've got big players.
Connor, do you know about American football?
Yes, I do. American football is very, very different to New Zealand. They wear padding, and also in this kind of rugby, in New Zealand rugby, you have to ground the ball. In America, they just run over the line and they just go nuts.
What is the difference between rugby and American football?
Rugby have the much stronger players. All the players in the American football are quite soft. They wear too much padding, which just make them look big.
Can you tell us why we have to watch a rugby game?
But
Why we have to watch a rugby game?
why do you have to watch the rugby game? You should really, really watch the rugby game because they're real fun to watch and because you can support your team.
Thanks, Fraser and Connor.
사람들은 모이는 거야. 아, 그거다. 이걸 사고 사는 스라이. 그렇지 않나?
스라이더.
데이트 나이스. 연이. 이게.
저거 뭐야?
아, 그거 뭐야? 라인아웃. 패스. 쌤, 라인아웃이 뭐였죠? 쌤, 라인아웃이 뭐였죠?
응?
라인아웃이 뭐였죠?
라이언에서 공이 밖에 나갔을 때
공이 밖에 나갔을 때 죽는 거예요? 사람들이 패스를 해주고 운전하지 못해. 다 넘어져.